Hi everybody, how are you today? Today I have a 6" by 6" piece of MDF, which is a medium density particle board. It's primed, and I am going to do a bloom. And I'm going to start out, I have my Glidden semi-gloss paint, and I have some extreme Sheen DecoArt colors. This is a Sapphire. I'm sorry, this is a deep sapphire. This is a sapphire. This is a 24 karat gold. And this is a Master's Touch paint that is called Brown Red. It is kind of metallic and it looks like copper to me. Don't know where brown red came from. But let's get started here. Now my colored paints are mixed with my Behr Ultra untinted deep base. About 2 parts of that, which would be, let's say if you made it by the tablespoon, it's 2 tablespoons of that to 1 tablespoon of the Miniwax Varnish. And I'm gonna put down my pillow. And I think I'm going to start with the Sapphire. Put the dark color first. Just a little bit. Got a little excited on that one. This is the 24 karat gold. Be a little more careful pouring that. And then I'm going to go with the lighter Sapphire. And then with the copper. And then I have my cell activator, which is made with titanium white by Golden, Floetrol, and a few drops of pre-stain conditioner by Miniwax. So I'm going to put that in the center. A little bit more. Oh, I think I have something stuck. There we go. And stand up and see if I can show you how I'm blowing this. You want to go down in the middle and then blow out to the edges. You want that cell activator to go over your other colors. You need to let it set for a minute so that where you indented it with your breath, that comes back up. Seeing my little lacing is very tight And this one, it's not opening up the way that I'd like it to. I did some test pours with these paints to see how they would work, and they worked out well, but I had to let them set to get the air bubbles out, so I wonder if something thickened up. Get it down to this last corner. I think my colored paint's thickened up a little bit because they're kind of squishing. Okay, bring it back. The colors are amazing together. That was one thing, I was testing these colors together for a different application. So I'm going to bring that back to the center. And what I'm going to do, I'll show you this, how tiny the cells look. And how they squish together. If you see how they kind of smushed and moved kind of funny, I think that's because my colored paints are a little too thick. So what I'm going to do, see if I can rescue this and thin out those paints just a little. Okay, this is my polyacrylic clear gloss varnish by Miniwax. It's a water-based varnish. And what I am going to do is thin up my paints with just a little bit more of this. And we'll give it another try. Get a spoon. And get some stir sticks. And I'll start it out with the copper. I'm just going to put a little bit in there at a time. Give it a stir. Want it thinner than your pillow paint. And yeah, I can tell by stirring this that it thickened up. A couple more drops of the Miniwax, just like that. And I'll prepare the rest of these and be right back. Okay, so got those thinned out just a bit. So I'm just going to use the same board that I used. Give myself a nice pillow. All of that's going to run off anyways. And I'm going to use my sticks here because I got bubbles in them, thinning them. Sometimes you can get rid of some of the bubbles by just using the stick instead. A little bit more down. That's my deep sapphire. This is my copper color. I hope I'm right about what the problem was here, because it worked out very well in my my test I like to do little tests to see if my paints are the right consistency before I do things for everyone. And they came out pretty good. So, put my gold down. And I can see I'm going to have to pop some bubbles. Before I put my cell activator down. Some large bubbles created in here that don't want to go. Some of that cell creator down. And I'm going to try it again. Now that it's all stuck to my little cups. That looks like it's going to turn out a little better. Okay, give that a minute to regain level. So pretty, really pretty webbing in there. Likey, likey. It's a lot of paint on there now with the two separate layers. But can tilt some of it off, see how this works. But I see my cells are much nicer now than they were. So it's all about consistency, no matter what kind of paint pouring you're doing. Your consistency is going to be key. It's making some really neat green right here from the combination. And I'm getting some peach from that brown red and the white. Almost back. See if I can get those cells to stretch. Want them to open up. I don't want them to close in. Still kind of stuck in the middle. My cups are sticking because it went down around the back. Everything's moving at the same rate, which is what you want. But I'm just kind of rocking it back and forth because I want to see my lacing open instead of collapse in. I am waiting to get some Amsterdam paint. I had to order it online. I understand that works a lot better than the golden titanium white. Must be something different in the mix that helps create those cells a little better. I've been able to achieve some pretty nice lacing with this golden acrylic, titanium white. Hey guys, here we go. I think it turned out pretty good. A little better than the first version. I'm happy with it. I've got some really pretty webbing going on. There you go. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I appreciate that. And I will catch you all next time. Bye.